Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Big Massive Podcast. We are hosts, me, Big Massive Rowe, that might be my fighting name, you know, and Niall Cook.
Are you doing the fighting because I didn't really see any of the videos or all the proper comedians?
Just picking your nose in front of everybody. We're getting recorded today, ladies and gentlemen, and these wank stains just realised there now that, oh no.
I just realised that I picked my nose there.
Yep.
Aye, so
What do you mean?
I didn't really see any of the stuff, the press conference. Really.
Didn't watch it then, did you fucking cunt?
No, I just seen all the clips on Instagram and all.
Me getting interviewed?
Aye.
Oh.
I seen Connor Burns, because he's probably more famous than you.
And what? So was Elvis. I'll still batter him too. You know what I mean? So what happened was the press conference.
Yeah.
Press conference, and then everybody was getting interviewed all around the place, all different ones and all. So they took the best. Mickey Bardo was brilliant.
The Brylancer.
He says, he says there's something about, he says, I seen The Rock. He says there's one cheat day a week. He says each pizza. So he says, so I'm having 7 cheat days. You know what I mean? To keep the heart under pressure, so it can, So I'm eating a lot more fat too.
I'm drinking every day.
Drinking, and he says exercise. I made it home from the pub there. Jesus, he's just a genius, man. The way he comes out with stuff.
Oh, very off the cuff, fucking brilliant.
He's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Not like us.
I tried one that died in the troll. They're asking me something. I know. He's brilliant, like an I died in the troll. This is like Paddy Barnes, the boxer, says. So what do you think? It says anybody that knows me knows I can get really hard really quick. Nobody laughed. And Paddy actually went, "You get hard? What?" And I went, "Hard." And he went, "Oh, hard." They didn't understand my fucking accent.
I know why.
Couple of Belfast boys too. Sean McComb that's training us, another fucking professional boxer. I says, "Hey, is there showers? Huh? Showers? What?" 4 times I said showers.
That's because ones in Belfast don't shower, man.
Shower. So what happened then is, I told that story, the last one, I had to run then and fucking cowboy wash. But I was thinking, because then I was in a gig last night in Belfast, 200 people, and the whole way up, well, not the way up road, but at the up road going run, remember to pronunciate your words and slow down, because the cunts don't fucking understand us. So I had
You were doing that on the way down the road?
I did it on stage. And I was like, "Any cultures here?" And then it says, "Probably need subtitles." "Any cultures here too?" Aye! The rest, fucking all city ones. But it was a brilliant gig, hey? It was opening for Paddy too. So it says, "Do you hear who I'm fighting at the fight night?" And I went, "Yes." And I says, "Who do you want to win?" And the whole place went, "Paddy!" And they're all there for Paddy.
And if I'd have been there, I'd have been in the front. Paddy!
You do, you cunt. No. I says, "These bastards know that the Black Eyed Peas were known as the Peas before they met me, until they met me, you know what I mean?" And then and then I started to crack then.
Oh, that's a bad one.
It was better delivered, like, but it was just it was a better delivery. They'll say the Black Eyed Peas were known as the Peas before they met me, yeah. So after they met me, they got black eyes, you know what I mean?
Yes, he looked at the cameraman there to see that he laughed.
He's laughing away. Well, Mark's your cameraman, what do you call him, Jamie? Or
bring it up, Jamie.
Bring it up, Jamie. So we'll be asking you Mark questions. Can't fucking Google that.
Oh man, they see your Facebook post the last day where are we allowed to talk about it?
What Facebook post? The
basement comedy thing went really well, I think. It's
no.
Packed house.
No. It's a cracker, what was it?
Oh man, see what I see it. And Eamon's pointed you laughing.
We could have talked about it, we could have made up a different scenario, but you just ruined that. Anyway. But it was a cracker.
It was
see you the audience. See it all apart and all that cracking up. Good crack.
I love to have been there watching you get up one at a time. Who was taking the photos?
The company. The trust.
Did they ask for that or did you say?
They told us to do it. Jesus, I'm giving everything away. Settle down. Anyway, it was
behind the magic, behind the scene.
It was a fantastic gig. William Thompson took the fucking roof of the place.
Because then I seen him in Belfast then and I was like, how did he get
20 minutes later, it was one of them gigs. See the good thing about the dry what?
You're paid.
You paid regardless of what happens. It's you couldn't do 2 hours. Somebody sitting with no drink for 2 fucking hours. Well, I suppose you could, but people are happy enough for an hour and a half. Do about 40 minutes and then a break and then 25 minutes finish and then out. You know what I mean? With everything out from through tea, coffee, sweets, coke.
Was it all that? Was it?
Snuffed that fucking.
Just the comedians.
So it was me and Paddy, and Paddy's just saying no, he's not up for knocking anybody out. And he's deadly serious. So it's nice as
Is that if you can't knock somebody out, you're going to be, hey, I'm not going to knock anybody out.
That's something going.
And nobody got tickets?
Sir.
Nobody's going?
Unbelievable.
I mean, everybody's going, but nobody's going.
They could have went to the SSE Arena. They could have.
Easy, yeah.
We didn't think at the start. But then I was thinking, look at the lineup. There's 3 people there doing the SSE Arena this year.
Aye.
On their own.
Mm-hmm.
So they all want to go. So not even Arla getting one, but I'm bringing her. Like, at the end of the day, what are they going to do?
Me and Arla, you mean?
See, we just have to come in, round the sides and all that crack. And
I know at the same time, but if Bartlett and Geddes is doing the stream, probably pretty good as well.
You watch that after, don't I?
Well.
Couldn't you? Or did they?
If you get knocked out, we watch it every
Every
hour,
day,
on air.
Yeah, TV in the fucking bathroom. Just when you're feeling down, press it. Like, hey, he's the same weight as me. You know what I mean?
Aye.
I did, and Paddy talks a good fight. Like, he's talking, listen, I'm not going in, they knock anybody out. Looking at me like that, that's the way Paddy was on. I'm looking, I'm going, Paddy, that's not your decision, son.
No way.
And then I was saying, I said, Paddy, you dictate the pace. If you dictate the pace. Well, what do you mean? This is, well, if you go for a nice spar, happy days, but if you start fucking swinging, I'll go swinging too.
But nobody wants to see you come out and fucking...
I've got a fucking evilness in me now, Cook. I don't want to bring back out, but if it comes out, people will see it on the night. Then I'll never get another gig again.
I know, but nobody wants to see a fucking...
See what? This is the thing about white collar, and have you ever went there?
Yeah, aye, man. Everybody just comes out full.
Every single fight.
Hey, one Mull's walking on the...
Mickey Bartlett was saying to me that me and McCartney have probably not even had each other. We'll be laughing that much. I said, no, you won't, man. People are there baying for blood.
Aye.
The Ulster Hall's historic. Barry McGuigan fucking fought there, do you know what I mean? And other people. So me and Barry McGuigan have something in common after that night. One lose or draw. We both for the main fucking event. The headline act. What do you call it?
Reach for the stars, hey, you and Barry McGuigan.
So, listen, you get a thump on the mouth. See, it's April. When it comes to April now, it's 9 years since I last fought. And I fought till I was old. Like 38.
And you're on the rip the night before, that'll be good.
I'm not going... Was it 10 year Rouse was saying to me? The mate. So we booked for this band the night before. They're meant to be unbelievable, the name night.
I was chatting to McGags about it. He told me the name.
Who's the name?
The Tom Blissett something.
Societies. They sent me links and all. Listen to us. You get into it now. We've got like 5 months before we... I says, boys, I'll go for the rip. Sean's driving. I says, I'll go for the rip. And they says that the experience will be unreal. And then I heard Sean I didn't want to hear. They says, this boy apparently can go on. Like if he starts, he could do 6 hours.
You can't force music on anybody either.
No, the limelight is everything's... You're right when you're done when you're done. Like there's time limits and all that there. But so I don't know the name of the band, but I've spent about £40 already to get the ticket.
Sean's driving and he's working next day.
He's working next day. So I said to Rouse, you hear the bad? This is one of the last nights. I says, man, I'm fighting the night after that night. He goes, well, what's the crack? I says, well, I'll not be drinking. What do you mean you'll not be drinking? I says, I can't fucking drink. I says, I'll drive. McGarrigle can drink. Sure, he's working the next day. I says, Rouse, I'm fighting the next fucking day. He goes, boy, it's a charity match. Fuck's sake. I says, Rouse, I'm going to be training and off the drink right up to it. And then the night before, I'm going to get a fuck. And I'll not... See, my plan is to have like 3 Guinness. But we all know what Strabane disease is like.
I know, but you can't be in front of 1,500 people.
Dying.
In the back room, dying. Going out to fight somebody and have the fucking...
The main event.
The walkout nerves.
And I'm hated. I'm getting the fucking booze.
Oh,
like.
you're fucking Dolph Lundgren and Rocky
Aye.
4. You're fucking.
I looked at
You're
fuck.
Drago.
Do you know what? I didn't look that fat in the fucking the square optional.
No. He looks.
I think Paddy made the
You're
helped. You know with the
You're a wee bit big.
dimensions. I was a wee bit. That's chesty. Fucking booby. You can't. I've got a lovely big chest. I've a lovely set of
We'll
chests.
do boobs tomorrow in the gym.
Down your tits and knees and pick that up. I was thinking I need to build my back out more to sort of no. What do you call it? Make it more
Less booby.
less booby. Eh?
Sports bra.
Do you know what? I'll be in decent enough shape on the night. Because I've noticed that fucking this week it was very easy to taper my diet because fill yourself up. Like I've been going days there eating just 3 eggs, boiled eggs, because they stuffed me. 2 boiled eggs, and I'm like, oh, fucking hell. 3 boiled eggs, I'm fucking stuffed. Stuffed like. Where you feel a wee bit of egg at the back of the throat.
You're a wee bit of egg.
I know, and your burps and all. So, and there's something about the protein and the fat just keeps you where crisps don't fill you. You know what I mean? Sweets don't do it. You can eat Mars bars all day long, and you'll get sick. But you can.
Welcome to the fitness part of the podcast.
We're on about doing our own fitness podcast too. This is the section.
Protein and fat fills you up. Sweets and crisps don't.
Bro science. That's true. So I've started to fill up easier, and then see like last night, got a bit of a craving, and I just got a banana and peanut butter, just a wee spray.
Suck it up your hole.
Oh, really? So it did, and it was lovely, and that sort of filled me up quick too. So there's fucking angles.
Fill me up quick.
I'm filled up.
Slid right on there.
So easy to fill up, man. Whenever you've got a fucking sleeve. So that's
How are you getting on with a no drink?
grand. Last night, coming back from the gig, usually if it's a good gig,
Saturday night, aye.
land on about 11:30 and have a glass of red wine and reminisce about how fucking amazing I am. You know what I mean? Bad
Start
gig.
drinking at
When it's
11 at night.
It's not start drinking, it's just a fucking bottle of wine.
No, but
Four glasses. You set up to about 2:30.
What's your sleeping like any better?
Sleeping shite this last night because what happened last night? I fucking stayed up gaming. That's where I was chatting to Rouse and he was going, fucking drink, fuck them, it's only charity. So you're a fucking semi-pro fighter. This is Rouse, I haven't fucking swung a punch at anybody in 9 years.
Well, whatever you punched the night you hurt your hand. And does taping the fingers help or what?
That's it. That's when I started today, so I'm like a new man. You see my face. I think I'm trying to work out which 2 fingers to tape to help it. I think it's them ones.
I would say you're probably right.
Do you know what? I can jab. We're giving it away. This is my excuse now then if I lose. My left hand's been fucked how long? Anybody listening to this knows.
Aye, well, you've said it nearly every week.
Glenn Harkin nearly broke my fingers last Christmas. I think it was the Christmas before. Something like that. It was like...
No.
It was a summertime.
It was the summer.
It was
You went a dirty rip.
It was a dirty rip and we were out in the sun and on fucking the white corners and the lips and the fucking... It was one of them ones. And then and it popped. I remember it popping and then it was like, that'll be alright. And then I couldn't move my hand, remember, for like...
So just when you say that last rip we were on, we were in my kitchen and I went to the toilet and there was a big white fucking thing. I said to Malsey, man, how long was that white thing at the side of it? He was like, man, I was going to say to you a couple of times. I was like, you dirty bastard.
I've went all day with big wobbly fucking spots, big yellow wobbly spots sitting there, and you see people looking at you differently.
Oh man, that's all you're looking at.
They're not looking at your eyes; they're looking at the fucking
wobbly spot.
staring at it, and you're going, "On what?" And then you just see it, and it's just readily.
Oh man, sir, we were the jiu-jitsu competition today, man.
That's right. How long? There was a jiu-jitsu competition today, and was it the Northwest or the Northern Ireland title or?
No, it was just
Strabane.
an in-house competition.
It's just the one club in Strabane now?
No, Oma, Crana,
there's a few clubs. Right.
Ballymena.
That's good then. Many clubs.
Well, there's about 5 or 6 there.
See, I would call that Northern Ireland Championships.
World
Northern Ireland Championships. That's what I would call it if it was me. That's like kickboxing. There's like a million world champions.
I
I mean, everybody's a world champion. But go ahead. How'd you get on?
won King of the Blue Belts.
Yo! King of the fucking blue belts.
Hey, but man, it started off, and there was this guy, and he had a couple of big boils on the side of his neck, and he started rolling, sir. And the boy must have grabbed him by the neck and bust them all. And it had to be stopped, and stuff had to be sprayed, and I was like,
I would have tapped out once I felt the first one. Oh, the redness. Fucking tap. Fuck this.
no, it was a good comp now, yeah, but no, you're right. If you have a big spot in your face or in your nose, that's all people looking at.
I sneezed one time and a cobweb of snot went over the front top of my nose and didn't know. I was walking around, fucking everybody's looking at it. And I mean, like, at a green web over the just right.
Man,
round.
I can't hack snotters. Man, I mean one time somebody sneezed and it went all the way down and then just shot all the way back up again.
The best thing I've ever seen in my life was me and Niall Blee eating a triple club sandwich in the sandwich company.
Oh, Sam.
And we were sitting chatting away, and it was that fucking good and that bad and embarrassing that I felt sorry for him, and I helped him instead of fucking getting my camera out and going to town. He had a mouthful of food, and I don't know what happened, but he knew a sneeze was coming, so he must have tried to swallow the food and hold back the sneeze at the same time. And the whole thing just blew up on his face. I mean, covered his face, steam over his glasses, and through his fucking hair. I mean, Cookie covered him. And I was just like, this is the best thing I've seen in my life, looking for my phone. And there was no napkins. And I just did the wee sad face. I took a glass off. Oh, boy, go on, please, go on, please, and hand me a napkin, will you, man? And half of the wee devil jumps up there. It's like, fuck on, don't fucking get stopped. Get video, shout, make noise, make attention. But I'm too good, Cookie. And I give him a napkin. And as soon as he cleaned his face, I regretted it to this day that I didn't record that. Because he's a cunt. You know what I mean? He would fucking.
Oh, aye.
He would have shouted, everybody look. But I mean, and the other thing is he went against science. It should have went that way. So whatever, he must have sucked, sneezed, and fucking burped, and you know what I mean, did everything at the same time, because it must have went out and went, fuck you, and came back and just covered him.
It's like that film Backdraft,
just like, and it was just covered with glasses, and it was still in his hair later on. No, that was funny.
Anybody smell mustard?
And then he just turned it all to make it feel like he was a victim. You know what I mean? Go on, help me. Help me. Getting Blee. We should do a studio episode. Getting Blee called. Just get them. Just remember the time.
Because he had up mine another year paying.
Sir Bap McCall, the other mate. I'm looking on get on Patreon. He's got 4 tickets for the fight. Because I give him tickets because he rang me. So he was I would not miss that fight for the world. And now he's making it out like that he's got 4 tickets.
Has he?
So Blee rang him and says, hey, here you got tickets. Well, Niall's like this. Just aye or no, do you have the tickets? My sister is always in the ball on these things. And I've asked her to get 4. So Blee went, well, did you ask her? Just put it like this. She always gets them. She always comes through for me. And listen, you're the first to get one if I get them. When I get them and all. But that's just him keeping in the loop.
So he doesn't have them?
I don't think so. I can't get one! I'm the main fight.
I know. You rang me on the Friday and he was like, oh, they're sold out. I was like, oh!
They were sold out during the press conference. We were meant to talk about... part of the press conference was to sell tickets and promote it. 5 minutes as soon as they were out, there's people just sitting waiting.
Man, Todd has been waiting his whole life. Like,
for this?
He came up with the glasses and the boss chain and like he bought them a while back. Like,
so he said to me, I says, he's on about what he wearing on the night. I says, I have a pair of red shirts in the hot press. I says, so steadily seriously got them for £1. And remember them ones, but they're good Adidas ones. Like, we had net inside them
for £1.
I couldn't believe I bought 5 pairs. Sure, remember?
I thought maybe you got them in Charlie's.
Sure, last time it was holidays, everybody thought I just had the same shorts every day. But they were changed once. No point in taking the rest out. I had 4 pairs for me. £1 each. I was like, what? Fucking buy them all. They even shouted there, boy. I have to do that too. There's somebody else in the shop. And I went, hey! £1. Full Adidas shorts. No.
Full, not even half.
Full with the nets and the rope. But like Shane says, he's deciding which thing to go with.
Nike or Adidas.
Nike or Adidas. I says, why would you not wear Nike shoes and Adidas? He says, no way, has to be the one. Shane's a cool dude anyway, but you know what I mean. He's taking it serious too. He's training like a boxer.
Dude. A cool dude.
Yeah, it's like his name's all into his cool stuff. Like why would he not?
That's like when your granny used to say, "Oh, you're a wee cool dude. Look at that wee cool
Would
dude."
you?
there."
Would you?
Don't call me a cool
Would your
dude.
attire be in your head now if you were me? Like what you're going to wear? I stuck it out on Facebook. So any sports organisations out there want to cut me out, I'll promote your fucking your thing. A wild lot of people are looking to give me money, but I don't want money.
But you can buy the stuff with money.
I'll start taking money out, boys. About 5 people have offered me
Yeah,
money.
but you could buy like a whole O'Neill's set, like a whole ensemble.
You think they would sort me out? O'Neill's? You know what I mean? Fuck.
Give you all the raw stuff.
Anything.
The
really.
1916 selection. I
Should
could
I,
be,
come out, I should come out as the Orange Man. See how it goes. Ulster Hall. Ulster!
Imagine you
This is my hall!
just promoting Orange is the New Green. Just use the whole opportunity.
The dates and all, the next fucking gig in the back. We're Orange is the New Green 2 weeks after that. Show, it's mad. You think what's happened this year and already?
I
It's
know,
starting
so
off.
you're just, since Christmas, you've just poisoned.
But it's not Ulster band, it's other things outside. And like I'm in negotiations now with the Playhouse to do my one-man show. And there is, we're moving, I'm going fucking 15 miles outside the town. I'm going international. Well,
Have you posters or anything done for it yet?
they have to let me do it first. I want to say communications, I've sent emails and they're not getting back to me.
The Playhouse?
Well, they have got back to me, but they're the people that are in charge of booking haven't got back. I've sent another one going, what the fuck's going on here? It holds 150. I'd hopefully fill that in day. I think it's going to call it on the doors or something. And then picture me like a doorman in the front. So that's about 20 minutes of my
Max
stuff.
and Paddy job, like.
Jesus, he's a genius too. You know, your man fucking, what do you call him, Peter Kay? I was in the dongle yesterday watching a documentary about him. You want to see the very first interview he did?
See the bloopers, I can tell he's a Kravitz cunt. He'd be sharp enough. Sometimes he'll laugh, sometimes he'll be like, go and do it again.
I would say you get that. I would say Ricky Gervais would be the hardest to fucking do anything with. Because he just laughs at everything. But you want to see his first interview? His first stand-up, they showed it. His first 10 minutes. He tried to get on to do comedy. Right? And he was ringing around all these boys and they're all saying, no, you're too young and you need a wee bit of experience. It's even hard to get on our open mics. And this boy says, I'll tell you what, there's a competition coming up. And why don't you enter? This is the first time he's ever did stand-up. And he got up and he did 10 minutes and I seen it there and it was like unbelievable. It's like 10 minutes you'd be proud of. His very first time getting up, even his presence and the way he's dealing with the crowd. And amazing, right? Now the boy says, do that. And if I think you're good enough, I'll let you do the open mic. Got to the final up against Johnny Vegas. Johnny Vegas was like...
Where did he go?
He's
Dead? No.
Dead? No. His book's great. But Vegas, another fucking... Johnny Vegas isn't dead. Sure, he's in a movie there. It's just out. Or in a show.
Avatar?
He's an Avatar. He's the main character. He's fucking some CGI in it. Fucking hell.
Yep, 52, still alive.
Hey.
There you go.
Brilliant comedian. Brilliant fucking... Just nobody's like him. You know what I mean? He just came out and just went to town. But this is the genius of Peter Kay. Peter Kay got to the final along with him. Man was a massive favourite. So Peter Kay went away and read another 15 minutes. Brand new. Came back and did it and won the competition.
What was wrong with his other tail?
Nothing. Fuck all. It was brilliant. It was like a perfect 10. They says this is the comedians on 10. You know, it's like he didn't even have to do any of the trial and error or what works and working out and trying to find out what's...
Have you tickets to him?
No. Have you?
No. I seen him, before... His
That's
last
another.
time-
Me and him, we sell out shows now, flat out. Sold out to Ulster Hall there in 2 months. Me and Peter Kay. He's SS Arena.
20 other
Fuck them other boys.
Taking it back to fitness. Guess what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to go have coffee for a week.
Don't coffee's good for you. It's because you're a wee doot, isn't it?
No. Another thing.
What?
Started getting a twitch in my eye. I looked it up. and caffeine can cause it as well. So the last few nights I've drank coffee. I've got the twitches came after, so I'm going to leave it for a week.
What's wrong with it? Nothing wrong with wee twitch.
No, but it's annoying. Like,
Is
can't
it?
be good if
Like a flutter.
like that can't be good.
You're going to end up just sitting on your own fucking licking a lettuce. That's what you're going to do.
No.
I mean,
But you're supposed to
what do
have,
you do your day?
you're supposed to have like a reset.
Aye.
Like your man, and there was a guy on with Tim Gallagher. He went off the coffee. He said it's like so easy to get up in the mornings. When he was on coffee, he struggled to get up in the mornings. When you're off coffee, piece of piss.
Why?
I don't know.
Let's get the bro science out
the
here.
endorphins and the
I don't
flux
know.
capacitor.
No,
I think
if I, Jesus Christ, no, I need it. No, at the
it's
minute.
fucking
I have no red wine. Mars bars are fucking...
8:30 at night and you're fucking drinking coffee. Like,
I fell asleep before I came down. I was crab at mood, so it says I get my coffee on the way down. It'll change me. You know what I mean?
just one coffee,
Aye. I'll be alright. I'll sleep for
not two coffees.
What do you mean?
Like one for me.
You don't like them this time of night, that's why?
You picked that up there, didn't
You're
you?
off coffee too. Just
That's
so
what-
that would have
from
been...
tomorrow.
Aye. So tomorrow you're not having coffee on the way up the road. Me and you are doing our wee... We're travelling together tomorrow.
Road
right?
trip,
Max and Patty.
No caffeine.
Patty and Max. Max and
No
Patty.
Monster, no fucking Coke Zeros. Well, the caffeine-free Coke Zeros.
Are you off the drink?
No,
You should.
I haven't been drinking, but I'm not doing dry January. No,
Fucking... Arlo was trying to get me drinking there. She says, have a couple of beer. I'm never telling anybody.
or la.
What do I mean?
Fuck, I meant to text Colin too to make sure he's keeping an eye.
Oh, aye, because we have a bet.
Aye.
Oh,
I'd love to see
I'm
you in the
f-
cold.
I've done it. But see, the last time I did it too, I did it because of injuries. And I only went down and had a sore ish. Well, above there, you know what I mean? A bit lower back. And that's how far I went down. I stayed there just...
When?
The last time I was injured. Do you know what? That's fucking 10 years ago.
I was going to say when.
Because it was for a fight. Trying to recover for a fight. And I got under the one up, and there used to be one in Bridgend. He was one of the very first to get it.
For I mean, I had to go down to. I got it years ago too, about 10 years ago, and the only one wasn't Portadown. I drove down to Portadown today.
Is there not one in Melbourne? There was one, I know. I was the very first of it.
I think it's still there.
And then there's some boy in the town has it as well.
Aye.
It's AP
I was
recovery or
going to
something.
tag you in it.
Do you know what? I could do that a lot easier. There's something about fucking going into a river or a lake and then come back out to Cowellweller. And you're like, fuck this.
I know we're on.
I don't mind doing it in a place where you get out and you're inside.
Because we're on about going surfing next week. I was just lying in the house tonight going,
Freezing.
freezing.
Bouncy's on, but is that what you call them? Buoyancy? Buoyancy? What do you call them?
Wetsuit.
We're like that, aren't it?
Well, they give you a bit of buoyancy, but they're fucking
Get the bouncies on, boys. No?
Get the bouncies on!
Hey! That's me, the bouncy castles. I was thinking of get myself a wee bouncy castle for a sore, you know?
What, for a job or just for the backyard?
Everything.
The bathroom noise?
Not yet.
Did not come
We're
today.
done. We're done by Christmas, son, I tell you. Didn't say what year. Oh, do you know what? It was over today, so I'll be shouting it tomorrow. First thing tomorrow, when I do the first dump. I'll be into.
It's a special
It's one
time.
of them toilets to its class. It's one of them fucking futuristic ones. The toilet seat doesn't slam down. It goes, thanks for shedding. No, as you leave.
See my mirror.
Thanks for the visit.
My bathroom and mirror has a wee light that comes on, so during the night so you don't hurt your eyes.
Aye.
Just a wee nice.
We have an LED. Everything's LED in our... I don't know what that meant.
Everything in your whole house is fucking LED.
I don't know what that... No, but you know the LED...
Light emitting diode.
It all comes from the attic, all hooked up and plugged in somewhere. And so the lights last forever. More or less. They do go, like, but it's not a change of bulb thing. It's an it's an electrical job.
Have you got LED lights?
Electrocutions.
They'll last forever.
They last forever. These ones last... The boy in the shop said to me, if they don't last forever,
Go back to me.
come back to me. So I don't know how they prove it, but...
So what's
that-
LED?
Lie there now. I don't know. What's it mean? Do you know what it means?
Well, it's light emitting diode. But what? Where?
Light emitting what?
Diode. Diode. Remember that? From
What's that
science?
mean?
I don't know.
So it's not actual. They reckon there's a cunt that made a bulb that can last forever, but what's the point? You're not going to make any money out of that.
Just the one bulb.
Just last forever. So these ones are to go by electricity rather than, I don't know, fuck up. But we've got one in the mirror as well. You touch it and we've got them coming out of the bottom of the bath, going across the tiles and all. I think there might be too many lights. You need to go and wear sunglasses.
The good thing at the light when you go on, the wee light comes on, so it doesn't hurt your eyes, and you're pissed on the screen. You go back out, see if you sit down for shite, turns off, and you just sit on the top.
Aye, mid fucking dump.
It happens all the time.
So I know I can't wait to fucking have a bath in it, and a red wine after the 1st of February. I'll not cheat myself, son. God's watching me.
You would.
Do you know what I mean?
You would,
No.
100%.
No, you can't. No,
You
I
would?
wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. There's too many touts in my house, I'm telling you. Somebody would tout.
Kaylee, are you listening to Conan? Does Conan still listen?
Probably, I don't know.
Stop on about your ankle, you fucking wee fanny.
I started crying though. Well, nearly. I just whispered in, don't cry. You alright, son? Aye.
Very deep voice.
Then I got up. But I've been in the gym most mornings, say, doing 10 1.5 minute rounds. I'm taking a minute break in between. Why long minute break? I'm used to the 30 seconds, but I'm just going to maybe do the minute this
Were you
week.
sore after that last day we were in the gym?
I was sore all week. My eyebrows, everything. Fucking were killing me. Everything. Everything. Like, I would say, I don't know, I'd probably, fuck, you know me with numbers and all, I'm all wrong, but I would say it was probably the end of summer last time I trained.
Aye, man, you took, I don't know how you
I
do
stopped. I
it.
just
You be
stopped.
all on it and like, this is great and I love it. And then you just take a 10-week break.
Never felt fucking as good this week because of the drinking and Christmas and just fucking
Aye.
eating too much sugar. Getting away from the sugar was a big one. You know what I mean? The amount of sugar I was eating. And I forgot filling myself up with real foods too is another fucking good one.
3 bucks.
So it's easier. It seemed to be, it's like I've switched on the sleeve again.
Remember the day over COVID we went to Enniskillen and you brought 3 boiled eggs in a plastic bag?
I was doing
And
that all.
the car stunk. Don't do that tomorrow. Don't.
Do you know what? I must get I bought new hand wraps and the dirty ones are laying in the car.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It smells like a 1970s boxing gym. Hey? Conan had to wear one today. He was putting it on, like I was putting it on, it was still wet. That's wet there. I said, fuck up. I said, this is the way it smelled in the gym. Like, I remember Ventures. Everybody wore the same. Nobody brought their gear.
No, but it all smelt like hand wraps. The whole gym.
Oh, aye. And it was brilliant.
Do you know what, sir? I remember from years and years ago that smell.
That smell, aye. And we had a big trolley in Ventures, and all the gloves and the pads and all were just stuffed on the trolley, and 2 boys were sent up the wheel down the big trolley. So you could have been wearing any, like there was races for the best gloves. And I remember they even had the 1920. No, they're fucking
The big
brown
one.
leather fucking with laces. No fucking, and all gyms then smelt like that. That's the way boxing smelt. So I told him.
So see, after the
Colin's
first,
like,
there's friends and all were watching the day too. So after the first roll, I was fucking stinking, sitting on them, and I just smelled like hand wraps. My top just smelled like fucking.
Did you?
Aye.
Why?
Because I'd rolled like I'd done a 5-minute round with somebody, and I was
What were you wearing? It was a gi?
noogie. So like
Bare belly?
no, like rash guards.
But rash guards that you wear all the time?
Aye.
That's where the smell came from then.
Oh, aye, aye.
You reignited. It's like, yes, we're back.
Aye, because man, I'm just firing them in this. No, like we eco wash 30 minutes.
Aye.
I mean, they boil them boys like.
My hand wraps are not on the car, to be fair. They're lying in the garden out the front. I just fucking can't even bring them into the house. They're rotten. Like
Why throw them in the front yard?
They're the ones I wore before I did the Ona Doherty's podcast. Fucking hell, how you'd swear it fucking... They're lit up. Fucking... I wash them, like, but there's going to be... Like, the me...
Imagine your neighbours walking out and you just get into the house, just fucking hand wraps up your foot.
Fucked them at the front door, eh? Out there for a bit of air. The rain got at them there. I need to wash them on their own because he's lost one of his. The small ones are shite, even for young fellas. Get the long ones, anybody, if you're buying hand wraps. Boxer. I'm a fighter now, like I'm in fighting mode.
Fight or flight.
Every day training. Then I was in the pool and then I'm doing physical stuff.
fuck my mind. That last day we were talking about walking. We went for a 2-hour walk. I was fucked after, knackered.
That's what I was saying. Do you know who was it? Somebody I know came to our club and he could do 50 miles. He just did a 50 mile. It's not a marathon. It's like there's a name for it, is it?
Ironman.
And like no, Ironman's different. Is it?
Ironman's 50 mile. Or no,
Ironman's a couple of things. Well, this is a 50 mile run, and I did it. And then I did three rounds in the pads with me and I fucking gassed. Different world, so you can't walk. You can do CrossFit and lift weights and run about, but when you're asked to walk to the shop.
No, I wouldn't say that now. Walking's. I was
like
just like.
Bodybuilders and strongmen and all that, they're all completely different things.
I know, it's that, like, see all the bodybuilders up in the gym that do that, no, like that slow cardio. You know, like half an hour walking on the steps.
As slow as you can go to.
As slow as you can go.
Jesus, big hoot. It must take about a week to walk around fucking from the Ballycummin up the... Where? He would go up to the chapel and down, Melmot Road. And he is like fucking...
Dander.
He takes the odd stop and all. Look for his phone then. Away on again. Hey, and they're all in good nick. No steroids involved at all. Like, just pure natural.
Just natty.
Just natch. Like, fucking that your man needs the meat.
I actually started a wee bit of a morning routine this thing too. So this morning I woke, didn't scroll through my phone, left it for over an hour. Went out, got breakfast, drank water for an hour before the coffee. Do you just get up and scroll?
Times I do, hey. Like, see if I don't have to get straight up. Like, that's what I'm saying, I never slept at 4:30 this morning, and Arla woke up, she was working this morning, so she woke me up at 8:30, and I couldn't get back to sleep, because I did the stupid thing.
Scrolled.
Look, lifted my phone to look at the time. I hadn't seen a wee red dot for an indicator, and then it was an hour, and I just stayed up, went to the gym. So I haven't really, I fucking dozed for half an hour there before I came here. That'll probably keep me up for a while. No, I'll sleep a night. I need to sleep for driving to Belfast,
I know, but like I'll get up mornings, look at my phone, and you could still be there an hour and a half later.
That's what I mean. If I don't have to get up, then I'll sit for 2 hours in my bed, fucking scrolling shit. And it's all them things you're saying. It's all the algorithm knows what you like. I mean, big ditties.
Big ditties.
Just ditties all the time. You go away! Fucking ditties! Bristol City! Everything's fucking tits. So but I think the algorithm's catching me because you do get the odd set of big daddies coming along.
Oh, I got a few big holes there.
That's because when you go into the porn, you write big holes. And that's it. Computer just... Do you see this new AA that's coming out? AA fucking GB or something? Or, do you know it now?
Strap on, folks. Here we go.
This is unbelievable. It's that good now that Jordan Peterson and... Elon Musk and all's on about it now. They reckon next year we're going to find out big time about it. But it's that fucking complicated. It's hard for me to explain. But the AI is that smart now that you could ask it. They write an essay about the traveling community in Ireland, and 2 seconds later it sends you a full dissertation. And then you can ask it for, and I can give you 5 dissertations, all different with different viewpoints, for, against, this, that, and no, different approaches, no. And they reckon universities don't know what they're going to do with this. So they reckon even that they can get the situation where the college professors can get the same AI, they mark it, and give them feedback. So it ends up the computers just doing everything. And the fucking teachers and the students are doing fuck all.
Where did you hear or see this?
The AI now, and they reckon it's just going to get better and better. It's like the computer's going to be smarter than us. And it can. What was the other one? People that work on fucking stocks and all. You can type in. What is going to be the best options and stuff like that? It just tells you everything. It's not like a Google search. It's like they give you all. Mark, look it up there.
Where did you see this?
Scrolling. I read it in the book. No, I'm reading Quantum Physics.
The Science Journal weekly.
I get my fucking my weekly Reader's Digest and Science. I Googled it, or it was just came up, but I've seen Elon Musk and Rogan were on about it, and then Jordan Peterson was on about it, and it says it's just like he put in the hardest question Now, yeah, I won't even remember the question that they asked the computer, but it was like, give me the theory of such and such. He says, he gave 3 things he wanted the computer to do. He says, and each one would take a professor to do. He says, bringing the 3 of them together is nearly impossible. And it sent him back like a 40-page report in 5 seconds. And the grammar was perfect. And the writing was perfect. Everything.
5 seconds. See, I look up this stuff later and there's nothing about it, like.
Look it up. Look this one up. That's fucking scary, because what they're saying is like, if the worry is bad intentions from humans can make an AI that Terminator, just, you know what I mean? Because they're going to be just far smarter than you, but they can't do anything with it because there's no. I need to stop talking about this because Albert, you know what I mean? I haven't a clue.
Well,
As usual, that's the way sort of filters out.
do you think?
Do the research and send us the stuff, and then we'll.
Do you think there's people on here going, fuck? I believe everything.
There's somebody sitting listening to this now with a note and pad out. With a note and pad. With a pen and fucking pad. Jesus, I'm a dopey here too. How did I get a first class honours? Cheating. Cheats.
It was funny too because remember I was like listening to a podcast where you came in. And you were like,
I walked in the door and you turned it off straight away while it looked very fucking.
you were like, oh, why did you turn off gay stuff? It was 100% gay stuff.
What was
Do you know what it was? It's actually fucking fascinating.
When you're to go through this
conspiracy guys.
Conspiracy gays?
No, it was all about Michael Barrymore.
Ah, he's gay.
But do you
The
remember
pool?
the
The pool?
pool, man?
Why do you think he's guilty?
Well, your man's fucking arse was totally fucking ribbons, like.
He didn't die with bum red, but it wasn't red to death. Like.
No, but he was in the pool, and none of the forensics took anything because they just took it. Oh fuck, he's lying in the pool, he's drowned. So they went to take his temperature, and I should be laughing like the fucking man died, but they went to take his temperature, and his arse, you could have fitted an orange on it. It was like fucking.
It's like one of them old dirty fucking films you get where they just pull someone out and it's just.
But man, the
gaping
doctor
wound.
said that he was so forcibly raped.
How? Raped?
Aye, but when he died, his arse, like the muscle
Stayed.
So that wasn't in the pool. Like he died, like. And your mum was like, there's something that fit up there was like a shed handle. Shed handle was missing. There's all these things, right? And then there's like there's something that they also thought it could have been used, and they could see it from the aerial helicopter. But Michael Barrymore went and got his PA to fucking clean up everything, wipe all the surfaces, get rid of all implements.
Aye, but because like even if you're not on the death, you don't want to be whatever else is laying about, drugs and fucking dildos and
Weed.
fucking leather jacket suits and fucking studs on it, and
But man, do you know what? You know what the most interesting thing about it was?
the white as ours was.
No, they had no. I didn't really mean to go into that level of detail, but it was all part of it. Like
many centimeters, or did they give
it was like a
width?
Man, it was like a Terry chocolate
You
orange.
could have just fucking wore him as a hat,
But
just a big wobbly hat.
there's
Big boys.
slip off just.
What do you guess, lads? Big fucking dead
Like,
body in your head.
No
just-
joy, and then we come some of the turkey and friends.
Man, you're the head detective. Hey boys, what the heck? I think I'm dangling up some fucking hole there, boys. Jesus Christ. Oh, I would say he's dead about.
What did he did? He drowned.
What's like up there? I must have drowned up the ways.
No, but man, there was a really interesting conversation about being woke.
Aye.
So now, because like, it's like we're millennials now. If anybody like 35 to 45 are kind of millennials, and it's almost the guilt of the things we used to say back when we were younger. So then under the whole thing about, like fucking ours is the wall, there's your man, all the things that we called gay.
Yeah.
So now that's all like the ultra woke because it's almost like an internal guilt of all the things that we used to take for granted back in the day, like fucking. Like your man was on about they used to fucking knock fuck out of these two gay boys. Like your man even said on the show, like these two gays, like when we got to know them, they were dead on, or they were normal. He was like normal, and your mom was like, "Oh, they were normal." Like, oh fuck!
Exactly. Yeah. They reckon now, sure, it's getting to that stage where people are like that woke, and people are like blue hair and fucking he, she's, and whatever it is. Like anybody that's fucking straight Catholic and straight laced is like the cool one now. You know what I mean?
Aye, man.
'Cause they're doing outrageous stuff of being normal or what they perceive. It's just mad now. Yeah.
But they actually went through the whole thing, and they never even mentioned the Catholic Church. Like it was illegal to be gay. Like most places.
The whole world still is in some places, isn't it? Dubai, you can get arrested.
Do you mind Barrymore? But did you like him?
Loved them. His crowd work was second.
Oh man, they went through the whole thing, man, and just about his whole TV shows were just structures. there was no real game show there. It was just something handy saying between his banter.
Aye. It was a vehicle for Barrymore.
Yeah.
Because he would have did the Royal Varieties and he would have got up and did a show. And there's nothing that he did on TV that made you think he was a stand-up comedian or anything like that. But he was brilliant at ad-libbing and going into the crowd, and I follow him on Tix.
Is he still doing
Yeah, I'm a
things?
friend on TikTok.
Is he still doing things like?
He actually texted me back. I says, how wide was your man's house? He says, that's balls, boy.
Never happened like it.
There's a tree about wearing like a hat.
Is he on TikTok?
Aye.
And what's he be doing?
Just, do you know what? He shares a lot of his old videos. He must have had all the archives. Just thrown up wee bits and pieces. He's actually doing interviews with Wayne's that remember they would have then they were coming back and they're speaking to him and all.
So he's back doing TV stuff. It's not TV stuff, but
It's his own, but he's got a good following. TV won't take him back because of the scandal, but he's still fucking mad.
because they're trying to explain how big he was to like American.
Oh, he's massive. Massive. It's mad how people just lose their fame too, and then in a generation on, you're just forgot about, like. You know what I mean?
But it was pretty horrific fucking thing that happened. Like.
Jesus Christ, I didn't know his arse was like that. I didn't know all that crack.
Oh man.
Crack.
No, but like there's a lot of dodgy stuff in it. Like
What age was the young fella? Like it was.
no, well,
They were all at a party and then they were invited back to the Barrymores and then the shit.
this guy was like divorced from his wife, ladies man, like not gay. Do you know what I was laughing about? Because like everybody in his family said he wasn't gay, not one bit gay. Imagine me and you got murdered and they went back through these podcasts.
I know there's something about us too. Like, you know what I mean? I think we haven't got through a fucking podcast without mentioning gay. Some young fella said it to his older brother. I was like, oh Jesus, I was gay the way I did that one here.
Oh my god.
I just think we're in touch with our feminine side as much as like we're wild masculine men. You know what I mean? Fighters, you just won yours. I have a fight coming up.
I know you're gonna win yours. No, that's gonna have to be that.
100%. 100%.
Wonder what kind of farm I'm going to be in tomorrow. Going to Belfast from Coffee. Don't be telling me jokes.
Don't
be coming at me.
Do you know what? You sit in the back.
Driving Miss Dizzy.
And no, sit behind the driver. Know what I mean? I don't even want to see you.
Don't wanna be in the peripherals.
No, just fucking out of my way. If you're not, take a car. Starting Tuesday.
No. Has to be tomorrow.
You know what? You're right.
Reset. The great reset.
That's that.
Up tomorrow. No scroll. Water in the morning. Crap it all day. Go to bed.
That sounds.
We were at dinner the day and I was saying to two people and they're like, fuck, you're going to be hard to listen to during the week. Like I was like, why did you go there?
Because you're a cunt when you want to be. Old grumpy drawers. Victor Mildred.
Meldrew.
Huh?
Victor Meldrew.
What do you mean?
What did you say, Victor Mildred?
What do you call?
I don't.
I don't believe it. Mrs. Bucket. Bouquet. Do you remember her?
Oh, fuck. Your man was actually going through when he was on about Barrymore, all the fucking...
Shows and all that were on back
do you remember Ross Abbott?
then? Bobby Davro and the
Bobby
boys.
Davro, Freddie Starr.
Ross Abbott was massive.
Aye.
I love an atmosphere. Do you remember that? Love a party? That was his number one. And then, who was on the next one then? So you go through that. Was the
Barrymore was on his show.
That was the 80s.
He was an extra on Ross Abbott's show. He done bits and pieces on that show.
Was he?
And
you had, what do you call the other boy? Started crying and fucking Big Brother. He's famous. I
Jim
can't believe it. Your man. Fucking Ricky Gervais had him on extras. He did Family Fortune.
Is that not Bobby Davro?
No, but
Jim Davison?
No. Bobby Davro. You remind you of Bobby Davro? Jim Davison's the racist.
Aye.
Jim said he won Big Brother, or didn't he? Aye.
Michael Barrymore came back and was second in Big Brother.
That's right.
He looked not good.
And then your man, Jim Davison, won it.
I'm going to follow your man on TikTok. I want to see what he looks like. Is
Like-
he dishevelled looking or does he look good?
Looks alright, and he's a mess in here. He's still the same sort of clown. Aye.
Imagine waking up with that hang. Going down, some guy fucking lying.
Jesus Christ.
He scampered.
Fucking hell.
He fled the scene.
Oh, did he clear? So when did they find out? When did the
He rang it in.
Barrymore did?
He was like, and I think like by the way they were going on, it was like, oh, there's someone dead in the pool, Gav. Like very.
Relaxed about it?
Probably
off his head and toot and whatever else.
Imagine coming down to that, man. That must have been fucking bleak.
Money means fuck all at the end of the day, don't it? Whenever.
Oh,
He just was on a rip there. Because I remember around that time, Barrymore, it was like, seen coming out of celebrity bashes and all, but he was the fucker. He was over headlocking fucking the paparazzi and all, messing and throwing other celebrities on the floor and fucking noise just out of, it was like me, OTT times when you're drinking. Fucking hell.
well, they get stuck under the media a lot. It's worth listening. They like it's because
I don't have the time.
it's something that you remember. Something. We were talking the last day about Princess Diana. I remember the whole Michael Barrymore fucking.
Oh, I remember, but I couldn't give you times or anything, but I remember it was big news at the time. It was massive.
Was apparently
Helicopters over the top of the...
apparently Iran was the biggest story, and then 9/11 happened, and it just.
Barrymore's just like, yes! Fucking fair play to the fucking... I'm fucking right.
Oh, fuck, we might get cancelled after this one, hey.
Good stuff.
Hayward 55, we'll leave it at that.
Anyway, we've got Markways now. There's 3 of us. If it works out, we're... Get over to the Big Massive Podcast. You'll see the links below.
Patreon, you mean?
Get over to the Big Massive Podcast, Patreon, I mean. We must start, so we need to start putting videos and all that. That's your job.
Well, this is the day. Well, it's March.
This
job.
is the day. Hurry up. No, Mark, what are you doing? It doesn't know.
It's not if you don't see these by next week, it didn't work out.
Yo!